Welcome, dear Taurus. Welcome to this sacred space, a moment carved out just for you. If you have found your way here to this quiet sharing, know that it is no mere chance, no random click in the turning of the world. It is, I believe, a soft echo from the universe, a nudge from that unseen current that guides us, especially souls like yours, Taurus. Souls with a depth that can hold the stillness of ancient mountains, yet yearn for the tender green of new growth. Something is stirring for you, a profound awakening, a gentle yet insistent call to open your heart to an energy that perhaps you've only dared to dream of. If you have felt in these recent times a kind of heaviness, a sense that you are rooted in soil that no longer nourishes, or perhaps carrying burdens that were never truly yours to bear, listen closely, because the universe is whispering that a shift is not just coming, it is already unfolding within you. Like the first unfurling of a fern after a long, quiet winter, you stand at a threshold, dear one, not of harsh choices, but of gentle invitations. And you know that feeling of being stuck, that sense of an old story playing on repeat. I feel that this is something many deep souls like yours have known, perhaps intimately. It's not a failing, oh no. Sometimes these periods of stillness are the universe's way of asking us to gather our strength, to listen more deeply to the whispers of our own intuition, that sacred compass within. You see, there is an abundance, a profound richness waiting to flow into your life, but it asks for a conscious, tender release of what no longer sings the song of your true self. Think of it, all that old energy, like dust motes in a sunbeam, echoes of past heartaches, perhaps, or shadows of doubts that once whispered you were not enough, or the lingering scent of dreams you thought had faded. The universe is gently showing you that these are merely old coats, and you no longer need their weight. This isn't about sudden, jarring movements that shake your foundations. No, for souls like yours, Taurus, transformation often comes like the turning of the seasons, a slow, deliberate, and deeply natural unfolding. It's in the quiet courage of choosing a kinder thought, of pausing to breathe before you react, of seeing the sacred in the mundane. It begins when you allow your gaze to soften, to perceive the quiet miracles that are always present, those gentle opportunities that wait patiently for your heart to recognize them. Today and in the days that follow, there is a sacred invitation to turn inwards, to sit with your soul, and to lovingly reassess not just where you are, but who you are becoming. Have you found yourself caught at times in a cycle of thoughts that dim your light, or perhaps focusing on the storms outside when the universe is trying to show you the strength of your own inner anchor? It's a human experience, my dear, but the universe, in its infinite gentleness, is now saying, let it go, sweet soul, let go of that resistance. Because where your attention flows, there your energy grows, and if you pour your precious light into what could be, into the quiet blossoming of your own potential, then you begin to co-create with a universe that adores your true essence. If a weariness has settled in your bones, or if your spirit feels a little muted, I invite you to ask, with profound gentleness, what might be dimming that flame? Is it the words you allow into your sacred space, the energies you absorb from others, or perhaps the ways you've forgotten to nourish the beautiful vessel that carries your soul? Each of these threads contributes to the tapestry of your well-being, and you, dear Taurus, possess a quiet strength, an innate power to reweave these threads with more love, more intention. Take a moment, even now, to simply be with your breath. Feel its rhythm. If your energy feels scattered, like leaves in an autumn wind, it might be your soul's soft plea for grounding. Drink water as if anointing yourself from within. Taste food that feels like a blessing. Step outside, if you can, and let the air kiss your skin, a reminder that you are part of this vast, breathing world. Ground yourself in the now, for it is in this sacred present that all magic truly resides. And oh, your creativity, Taurus. There is such a deep wellspring of it within you, a powerhouse, as some might say, of ideas, of beauty, of solutions that the world so needs. It's time, truly it is, to let that river flow, unhindered. If you've ever felt that you're not quite reaching the fullness of what you came here to be, I want you to ask yourself, with utmost compassion, what veils that brilliance? Is it a fear, perhaps a whisper from the past, that said you weren't ready, or that judgment might follow your authentic expression? The universe is now holding a space for you to release that fear, to breathe it out, and to tap into that incredible, life-affirming force that is your birthright. Whether it's a new project that calls to your heart, a forgotten hobby that whispers your name, or simply the sacred act of putting your unspoken thoughts onto paper, the universe is saying, begin. Begin with a trusting heart, knowing that every genuine effort you make, every step taken in openness, is met with a chorus of unseen support. Now let us speak gently of the connections in your life, those sacred mirrors that reflect parts of ourselves. Are there currents, perhaps, relationships or situations that feel as though they subtly drain your precious life force, leaving you a little emptier? The universe is tenderly guiding you towards establishing sacred boundaries, dear Taurus. This isn't about building walls of stone, no, but about tending to your own inner garden, recognizing where your energy is being lovingly shared and where it might be seeping away without true reciprocity. It's about cherishing your own peace, that quiet sanctuary within. If a situation or a connection feels off, if your intuition, that deep inner knowing, whispers a caution, please honor that. It is the universe speaking directly to your soul, guiding you towards those people and experiences that resonate with your highest, most authentic vibration. Don't ever dismiss those subtle nudges. They are sacred messages. And lastly, for this moment, Taurus, I want you to breathe this in, deep into the core of your being. You are so profoundly worthy of all the love your heart can hold, worthy of success that aligns with your soul's purpose, worthy of a fulfillment that makes your spirit sing. Please don't ever let the world convince you to settle for whispers when your soul is calling for a symphony. The universe isn't just on your side, it is an intricate part of you and you of it. It conspires with your deepest desires, especially when those desires are rooted in truth and love. But it does ask for your participation, for you to show up with an open heart and gently, courageously claim the beauty that is meant for you. Trust yourself, dear one. Trust that quiet, steady voice of your intuition. It knows the way. You possess a strength that has weathered storms, a resilience that is breathtaking, and an innate power to co-create a life that feels like coming home to yourself. So go forward, and let today, this very moment, be a gentle, conscious step towards building that life, a life woven with the threads of your truest, most sacred self. I sense, dear Taurus, that as you navigate this path, you might encounter moments where anxieties surface, like old shadows trying to reclaim their space. Perhaps these are echoes of past hurts or worries about a future you cannot yet see clearly. When these feelings arise, see them not as your truth, but as clouds passing before the steady sun of your soul. The universe is asking you not to be overwhelmed by these projections of the mind, but to meet them with gentle awareness, to breathe into them, and to remember the deeper currents of stability and grace that are also present. For there is, indeed, a profound energy of grounding flowing towards you, a promise of lasting fulfillment, like the deep roots of an ancient tree finding sustenance. This isn't just about material comfort, though that may be part of it. It's about a soul-level sense of security, a knowing that your efforts, your quiet perseverance, your very being are contributing to a legacy of love and strength. If you are contemplating your future, trust that the universe is weaving together threads of recognition and reward, not in a harsh, demanding way, but as a natural unfolding, a harvest for all the seeds of integrity you have sown. And through all of this, you are being called to persevere, to hold on to that quiet resilience that is so characteristic of your spirit. There may have been times, oh, I feel this so strongly, when you have felt weary from the journey, when the path seemed long and the light distant. But the universe whispers, keep going, dear heart. You are so much closer than you think. That strength you've shown, that quiet endurance through trials seen and unseen, it has not been in vain. You are on the very edge of a gentle breakthrough, a softening, a resolution. And know this too, a divine sense of balance, of fairness, is gently making its presence known in your life. If there have been situations where you felt unheard or where the scales seemed tipped, trust that a cosmic recalibration is underway. This isn't about retribution, but about a loving restoration of harmony, ensuring that what is meant for you, what you have earned through the purity of your heart and the sincerity of your actions, will find its way to you with divine timing. You are protected, dear Taurus, by energies of profound fairness. And with this comes an almost palpable invitation to embrace new beginnings, to stand at the precipice of a new chapter with a heart open to wonder, even if there's a touch of uncertainty. This is the universe encouraging you to take a gentle leap of faith, trusting not in an absence of fear, but in the unwavering presence of your own inner guidance and the universe's loving support. This journey, though its paths may not yet be fully illuminated, holds within it the seeds of profound transformation, of growth that will surprise and delight your soul. And oh, the heart, dear Taurus, a tender, new emotional dawn is breaking for you. It's like the first light after a long rain, bringing with it the scent of healing, the promise of love in its myriad forms, perhaps a deepening of self-love, which is the foundation of all else, or the gentle blossoming of new connections, or the rekindling of warmth in existing ones. If there have been old wounds, emotional burdens you've carried with such quiet strength, this is a time of profound emotional renewal, a sacred invitation to let those burdens dissolve in the light of this new beginning. Your heart is opening, softly, beautifully, to receive and to give love with a newfound purity and abundance. So, as you can feel, dear one, even amidst any lingering shadows of anxiety, there is an undeniable current of deep stability, of gentle yet powerful new beginnings, and of profound emotional healing flowing into your life. The universe is not just passively watching, it is actively aligning circumstances in your favor, ensuring that fairness and balance prevail. You are being encouraged to step forward with a quiet confidence, even if the way ahead isn't perfectly clear, because your heart, that sacred compass, knows the direction. Love and a deep, resonant fulfillment are not just possibilities, they are your destiny, awaiting your gentle embrace. Trust in this sacred process. Now, when we speak of abundance, of that universal flow, it's so much more than just coins in a purse, isn't it? For you, Taurus, I sense a stabilizing energy, a feeling that your dedication, your quiet, steady work is indeed beginning to bear beautiful fruit. Any anxieties you might have held about your material well-being are being gently soothed by this incoming tide of long-term prosperity. If you've been nurturing plans, making thoughtful preparations, this could be a time when the universe smiles upon those efforts. Yet those whispers of old worries, those what-ifs about the future, they might still try to surface. Acknowledge them, as you would a child who is momentarily afraid, but don't let them become the story you live by. Your true stability, dear one, is rooted not just in what you have, but in who you are, in your unwavering efforts, your deep determination, and the integrity of your soul. Trust that the path you are on, the one guided by your inner truth, is indeed leading you towards a holistic abundance. And remember, that sense of divine fairness we spoke of? It applies here too. What you truly deserve, what aligns with your soul's contract, will come to you. It's a beautiful time to make choices that feel deeply right for your long-term well-being, especially those that echo your most cherished values. Even if moments of doubt arise, like fleeting shadows, hold steady to your course. That gentle leap of faith we discussed? It might even apply to a new way of seeing your resources, of investing your energy, but always let it be guided by that inner knowing, that quiet wisdom. And in matters of the heart, Taurus, oh, there's such a tender shift occurring. That fresh emotional energy, like a spring breeze after a long winter, is truly gracing your connections. If you are journeying with another, there's a beautiful opportunity now to renew your bond, to heal any unspoken hurts, and to rediscover the magic that first drew you together. And if you are walking a solo path for now, be open, dear heart, for new love, in its most authentic form, could be gently making its way towards you, perhaps when you least expect it, like a beautiful, unbidden gift. I know, I truly do, that past experiences, those emotional battles every sensitive soul has faced, might have led you to build certain protections around your heart, gentle defenses born of a need to feel safe. And while those were understandable, the universe now whispers an invitation to soften those edges, to allow your heart to be receptive to the profound potential for deep, meaningful connection that exists all around you. Trusting again, opening again, it takes courage, a quiet bravery. But remember, true love thrives in the soil of vulnerability, and the soul who is meant to cherish yours will arrive when your heart is truly ready to receive, without reservation, without fear. That divine balance we spoke of? It's so active in your relationships now. If there have been unresolved currents, perhaps with someone from your past, or even in present dynamics, this is a time ripe for honest, heartfelt communication. Expect clarity, seek mutual understanding, and embrace the profound possibility of making things right, of finding that beautiful, harmonious rhythm. For those of you navigating a connection that feels particularly challenging, remember that true love, the kind that endures, is about building a foundation of trust, of loyalty, of shared values that honor both souls. Focus on what truly nourishes and gently release what has served its purpose. This is a truly potent time for emotional renewal, for healing, for stepping into relationships that feel like coming home. In the realm of your work, your calling, that sacred expression of your gifts in the world, Taurus, there's a tangible sense of momentum, a quiet hum of progress. That deep desire for stability and recognition for your efforts is being met by the universe. You may well begin to see, in very real ways, the fruits of projects you've poured your heart into, and there's a sense that your unique contributions are being seen and valued. If you've been diligently working towards long-term aspirations, this period brings a gentle confirmation that you are indeed on a path that aligns with your soul's purpose. Now, those moments of anxiety, the stress that can sometimes creep in when you care deeply about what you do, they are human. You might find yourself overthinking or feeling the weight of responsibility. When this happens, pause, breathe, and gently bring your focus back to the task at hand, releasing the need for an impossible perfection. Sometimes, the most powerful way forward is simply to keep moving with intention and trust. And again, that beautiful energy of justice ensures that any imbalances, any sense of unfairness you might have experienced in your professional sphere are being gently righted. Decisions made now are likely to feel fair, to honor your contributions, and to align with your highest good. Your success is not a matter of luck, but a reflection of your dedication, and it will be acknowledged. And that call to new beginnings, it echoes here too. This could be a truly auspicious time to embrace a new opportunity, to explore a different avenue for your talents, or to pour your energy into a creative endeavor that makes your spirit sing. Even if it feels like stepping into the unknown, trust that you are ready. This leap could be the very thing that leads to the breakthrough your soul has been yearning for. So, balance that admirable patience of yours with a touch of courage, dear Taurus. You are moving towards wonderful things, so keep your heart open, your spirit optimistic, and your trust unwavering in your own innate abilities. When we turn to your well-being, your sacred health, Taurus, that Ace of Cups energy speaks so beautifully of renewal. If you've been feeling emotionally depleted or physically tired, this is a clear signal that healing is not just possible, but actively flowing towards you. It's such a tender reminder to cherish your mental and emotional landscapes, for they are so deeply intertwined with your physical vitality. Engage in those activities, those quiet rituals that bring solace and joy to your spirit. Perhaps a gentle walk in nature, allowing the trees to whisper their ancient wisdom, or the sacred act of journaling, pouring out your heart onto the page, or the stillness of mindfulness, simply being present with your breath. Your inherent resilience, that quiet strength that has seen you through so much, is a powerful ally now. Even if you feel worn from past struggles, the universe affirms that you are so much stronger than you sometimes realize. Continue to nurture your body with kindness, with healthy choices, and don't let any temporary setbacks dim your commitment to your own well-being. There's a profound energy of recovery available to you, so trust in your body's innate wisdom, its incredible capacity to heal and regenerate. And that sense of justice, of balance, it's vital here. Seek harmony in your approach to diet, to movement, to rest. Avoid extremes and instead listen to what your body truly needs. If you are considering any new health practices or treatments, let fairness and a sense of balanced wisdom guide your choices. And finally, that beautiful invitation from the Fool to take a leap of faith. It can apply to a new way of caring for yourself. If you've been contemplating a change, a new form of exercise that feels joyful, a dietary shift that honors your body, or a practice that nourishes your soul, this is a wonderful time to begin. Remember, dear Taurus, your health is a luminous reflection of your overall harmony, mind, body, and spirit. Tend to each with love, and watch as positive, vibrant well-being unfolds. Within the sacred circle of family and friendships, Taurus, the energy of long-term connection and stability is very present. There may be important conversations unfolding, perhaps about shared futures, about the values that bind you, or about the legacy you are creating together. These discussions can be profoundly meaningful, touching upon what truly matters to your collective heart. However, with such deep connections, sometimes old tensions or unspoken worries can also surface. If there have been past misunderstandings or lingering hurts, this period offers a gentle opening for healing, for addressing these with compassion, and a genuine desire for resolution. Be mindful, as always, of the power of your words, seeking to express your truth with kindness, and striving to avoid letting anxieties or old wounds color the present moment unnecessarily. That beautiful energy of justice and balance is so important here, ensuring that fairness and mutual respect are the cornerstones of your interactions. If there are situations where you feel things have been imbalanced, trust that a recalibration towards greater harmony is unfolding. And oh, that promise of emotional healing is so potent within your family and friendships now. It's an opportunity to release old grudges, to forgive, to strengthen the bonds of love and compassion that connect you. Don't be afraid to open your heart, to express your feelings with sincerity, and to create a safe space for others to do the same. This is truly a time for deep healing and renewal in your closest relationships, a chance to cultivate connections that are rooted in profound understanding, mutual respect, and unwavering love. As for the souls you might find a particular resonance with at this time, dear Taurus, think less of specific signs and more of kindred spirits. You may find yourself drawn to those who, like you, appreciate the beauty of a grounded presence, who understand the quiet strength it takes to build something true and lasting. These souls may offer you a sense of stability, a shared understanding that feels like coming home. Equally, you might find a deep connection with those whose hearts are open and empathetic, those who can meet you in that space of emotional depth, offering compassion and fostering mutual healing. And sometimes, just sometimes, the universe brings us connections that gently challenge us, that invite us to see from a new perspective, not to create discord, but to spark growth, to help us balance our own beautiful qualities with new awareness. Trust that every significant encounter is divinely orchestrated, designed to help your soul continue its beautiful unfolding. And if there were a color to gently envelop you in its embrace during this time, let it be the tender, life-affirming hue of green. See it in the new leaves of spring, in the deep moss of ancient forests, in the heart chakra's gentle glow. Green speaks of renewal, of abundant growth, of the earth's quiet, persistent healing. Allow yourself to be surrounded by its myriad shades, to draw in its calming, connecting energy, a soft reminder of your own capacity to flourish and to heal from within. And if there is a whisper, a phrase to carry in your heart through these coming days, let it be this: I open myself to the universe's gentle unfolding, trusting that all is aligning for my highest good. and I greet each new dawn with a brave and tender heart. Thank you, dear Taurus, for sharing this quiet moment, for allowing these words to perhaps touch a place within you. Remember, always, that while the stars and the universe may offer their luminous guidance, it is you, with your unique spirit, your quiet strength, and your capacity for profound love, who walks this sacred path and makes it truly, breathtakingly your own. If these whispers resonated within your soul, if you felt a sense of being seen, of being understood, perhaps you might leave a gentle word, a reflection. It is always a profound gift to hear from you, to know how these messages land in your heart. And who knows, your shared light, your brief testament, might be the very flicker of hope another soul, perhaps another Taurus journeying beside you, needs to see, to believe in their own dawning. This journey of ours, it doesn't truly end here. It is an ever-spiraling dance of becoming. But may you move forward from this moment, feeling a little lighter, a little more deeply connected to the love that you are. I believe in you, in the magic you carry, and in the beautiful unfolding of your unique destiny. We will meet again, dear Taurus, in other whispers, other sacred moments when the universe deems it so. Until then, keep shining, keep loving, keep being the incredible soul you were always meant to be.